the real fight. So he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight. And he got his advance. So there's no reason to make excuses of that. He signed a real fight, and he got his advance. So then now makes excuses. No. No.
I heard it so many times. You hear so many guys say, "Oh, I'm gonna beat Floyd. I'm gonna beat Floyd. I'm gonna beat Floyd." Well, we can go out there and he can do good for all 3 rounds. I'll still be 50-0 because it don't count. You know, when it's for all the marbles. If it's really for all the marbles, man, y'all know what I can do.
Push yourself in training, not only training, but hard work. Hard work. That's boxing. Because very important is stamina.
Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao come together for a high-energy press event ahead of their anticipated rematch. Each fighter displays unwavering confidence and sharp focus, making it clear they are ready to step into the ring and put on a memorable performance for audiences across the globe.
The great thing about it is I did everything on my terms. And you look at so many champions, they can barely walk, they can barely talk. So that's not cool. The name of the game is to hit and not get hit. The less you get hit, the longer you last. And I want to keep everything. Your mind, the mind is a terrible thing. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. And I need this so I can continue to make smart investments and take care of my family.
Manny Pacquiao explains that his daily routine involves rigorous preparation, including completing between 30 and 36 rounds of training in addition to running. His approach reflects strong discipline, exceptional stamina, and a clear dedication to maintaining top physical form ahead of future bouts.
All things is difficult when you push extra mile. The way you run, the way you hard work at the gym. Everything is hard when you give more extra effort and pushing yourself to the limit. So that's training. That's hard work. If you ask me, as a boxer, I don't need somebody to push me to work hard, work more, but I did. I was put that in my mind when I'm in training. I have to do extra mile to get that condition. Like, for example, at my fight is 12 rounds, so I'm doing 30 rounds, at least 30 to 36 rounds every.
Manny Pacquiao states that he consistently embraces difficult matchups and doesn't shy away from high-level competition. Each time he competes, his goal is to deliver thrilling action and create lasting moments for everyone watching.
My inspiration, give a good entertainment to the fans. Every fight, I always consider that it's gonna be a fight of toe-to-toe. Not running around like that. Fight is a fight. You have to be ready, you have to be 100% condition, your stamina.
Manny Pacquiao shares that he still feels powerful and driven to compete, confident that his physical condition remains capable and that he can continue operating at an elite level in the ring.
The reason why I came back in boxing because I realized that I can still fight. I still have that passion, I still have that speed. I'm blessed by God.
Feels good, Manny, or what?
You feel good. Nice to be back. I feel happiness in my heart that I can come back here for.
Manny Pacquiao acknowledges that while his strength remains, he isn't at the exact level he once was. He explains that as he gets older, giving his body extra time to recover between training sessions has become essential to maintaining his performance.
When I work out,
what do you think the biggest change is right now at 46 versus when you were younger?
The biggest changes that we have in training camp is we listen to the body. Sometimes our mind is push, go. But there's a time that the body, I need rest, I need recover.
So the recovery, that's the question. So I have to feel my body to give recovery, to give time to recover. If I can push more, then I will push. But if my body is saying, oh no, you have to give me time to recover.
Teddy Atlas explains that Floyd Mayweather Jr. maintains strong natural health, while Manny Pacquiao has stayed more consistently active. Taking both factors into account, he believes their overall conditioning is well balanced between them.
Fight, Barrios recently, and yeah, Mayweather's fresher, but inactivity could affect his timing, especially early in the fight. So next one, power. Well, the guy who's always been a naturally better puncher, not the naturally bigger guy though, so that equals it out a little bit, evens it out. The naturally bigger guy is Mayweather, but the natural punch was always Pacquiao. He gets a check. Speed, who gets the edge there? Well, Mayweather always fast, always smooth, always fluid. And Pacquiao, tremendous hand and feet speed, foot speed. I give them both the check, no advantage. Defense, well, the forte and the reason he could fight so long for Mayweather has always been, he's been a wizard. He's been a defensive magician in the ring. Pacquiao gets hit more, but, he's a good defensive fighter. He's been great, but Mayweather's the man.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is putting in dedicated work in training, staying locked in with strong discipline and mental clarity. His preparation reflects a commitment to being fully ready, both physically and mentally, for top-level competition.
Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Mix it up, Floyd.
50 and no mixing it up. My style is a money style. Oh, no. No, it's not that.
Manny Pacquiao demonstrates exceptional movement in the ring, blending quickness, stability, and accurate execution. He shifts positions with ease, creates new angles fluidly, and maintains steady pressure on his opponent throughout.
Side. Ayaw. Ano, step. Dali kayo. Pala, no? Good morning. The champion is here. Six.
Andre Ward speaks in support of Floyd Mayweather Jr. by responding to the criticism surrounding his career. He points out that many detractors concentrate on perceived shortcomings while overlooking his success, control in the ring, and lasting influence on the sport. Ward notes that Mayweather contributed to boxing's growth through consistent media involvement, interviews, and public engagements that increased worldwide interest. He also highlights Mayweather's high level of professionalism, along with his discipline and commitment over the years, emphasizing that he sustained top-tier performance without noticeable decline. In Ward's view, Mayweather's legacy should be assessed fairly, recognizing both his in-ring achievements and his broader impact on boxing.
Live on Netflix. I'm going to just go back to Floyd Mayweather stating that he's going to continue to campaign and come back to the sport as a whole. I'm torn on this. Anybody that has followed me, they know that I'm a big Floyd Mayweather fan as a boxer. I've taken a lot from Floyd Mayweather. I've shouted Floyd Mayweather out. I've defended Floyd Mayweather in terms of how commentators and media members have treated him throughout the years, even though Floyd Mayweather is responsible for giving y'all a lot of free lunches at these media events to promote fights, the week of the fight, months before the fight, during the promo tour. Floyd Mayweather is responsible for y'all getting media credentialed at these big fights and getting these free lunches and being a part of a big event. But for years, I've heard people only talk about what Floyd Mayweather wasn't to.
Max Kellerman points out a difficult reality within boxing. explaining that many athletes devote their entire lives to the sport yet receive minimal support once their peak years pass. He describes how fighters spend decades committed to intense training, strict discipline, and personal sacrifice, only to be overlooked when their performance begins to decline. He further notes that the sport places heavy physical and mental demands on its competitors, without guaranteeing lasting rewards for their dedication. As a result, many boxers step away dealing with health issues and financial uncertainty, despite what they achieved in the ring. His message underscores the unforgiving nature of boxing, where success can be short-lived, and preparing for life beyond competition is just as important as the career itself.
With the 3 fights that's coming up, Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, I think the guy's from Greece or something like that. What do you feel about great champions doing these kind of fights as well, or just these kind of fights that's going on?
They need money.
Damn.
Yeah, when you need money, this is the problem with boxing. You think about financial literacy, right? And you talk about like NFL players or NBA players, there's support systems for those dudes. There's nothing like that for fighters. They got to figure it out all themselves. And if you're a fighter, that means you did not have options.
Right.
Yeah. It's not like basketball or football. If you could, by the way, football players couldn't play basketball, or they play basketball. It's a better deal, right? That's if you can, you do. And boxers couldn't do either one of those things, right? They're too small, or they got hurt, whatever it is. And so you're dealing with a section of our world that is unlike.
Jose Ramirez, who has trained in the same camp as Manny Pacquiao, speaks highly of Pacquiao's sharpness, energy, and overall intensity during training sessions. He notes that even at this stage of his career, Pacquiao still appears extremely quick, strong, and threatening inside the gym, maintaining the same competitive fire that defined his championship years. Ramirez also recalls instances where Pacquiao overwhelmed sparring partners with his timing and hand speed, occasionally dropping them, which he says shows that his power has not diminished. Above all, he is impressed by Pacquiao's attitude toward preparation, pointing out that every workout is treated with full seriousness, discipline, and focus, as though he is gearing up for a world title bout.
Kept I had with them, I was his mate. I mean, I was going, 8-round sparring sessions, dude.
What does Jose Ramirez learn from Manny Pacquiao when you're in camp with him 3 times? What did you pick up from him?
Honestly, his work ethic, and then
the best work ethic.
The best work
no
ethic,
days
man.
off, no like days.
Every morning we used to get together and run. Even on sparring days, he runs.
With 20, 30, 50 people? Even in the
man, he has he has a lot of support out there.
That's amazing. It's like a movie. It's like Rocky.
We would go to the mall, and just because people knew we were his sparring partners, they wanted a picture with us. So
he's the man.
We had a lot of fans.
He's so humble, though. He doesn't know he's Manny Pacquiao. Very down to earth.
There was always like a crowd of 25 to 40 people outside the gym, from ladies to kids, just waiting for him.
Money and
he just give them all money before he walked in.
Yeah, he's very generous.
And
he's very humble. He doesn't let the fame change. Like you never let the fame change you or nothing. You're the same person I met when you were a kid. But what did you learn boxing-wise besides work ethic? Is there any punch you learned? Is there any defensive movement?
Jose Ramirez further explains that Manny Pacquiao still possesses elite-level footwork, explosiveness, and combination punching, which makes him extremely challenging to spar against. He notes that even younger and physically stronger fighters often find it difficult to match Pacquiao's pace, rhythm, and movement. Ramirez adds that despite his age and long professional journey, Pacquiao continues to exceed expectations through relentless effort and a strong competitive mindset in every round. His conditioning, work ethic, and aggressive approach remain consistently impressive, earning respect throughout the training camp. Overall, Ramirez's observations suggest that Pacquiao is still performing at a high level, with sharp timing, skill, and physical readiness that keep him a dangerous force in the sport today.
Pacquiao always, what made Pacquiao very dangerous is that, he was very explosive. So there was punches that he just throw, he just throw it, and all of a sudden, boom, boom.
Yeah, you don't see him coming.
It was that unexpected power, but it was put together by a combination of punches too. So
his feet set it up.
He had a heavy hand, so he used to slam his punches really good and pinpoint his shots really good. So he used to go to the top, body back to the top. And the second one was just boom, one punch.
What's the craziest thing you've seen him do in the gym, that sparring partner? Not you.
Oh, brother, I was lucky not to get hit by one of those left hands, but he dropped
Everybody.
Every camp, he would drop one fighter, one sparring partner.
And that's
like,
it.
Clean.
And they don't come back next camp.
Well, you know, he dropped a couple in the Philippines, so they stayed.
Manny Pacquiao has consistently expressed his desire for a rematch since their first encounter, believing there is still unresolved business that needs to be settled inside the ring. Over time, he has repeatedly shown interest in facing Floyd Mayweather Jr. again, viewing it as a chance to prove himself with improved preparation and under different circumstances. Pacquiao now insists that Mayweather has no way of avoiding the matchup, stressing that further postponements, excuses, or hesitation should no longer stand in the way of making the rematch a reality.
He had no way to get out of that.
He has to fight.
Yes,
Is it going to be an exhibition or is it going to be a sanctioned match?
no. Sanction match.
Awesome. Manny, are you happy that you're going to get the second opportunity? It seems like you guys are going to actually get in there again.
Oh,
Are
yeah.
you very excited to redeem yourself?
Yeah.
I know you spoke a lot about you were injured in the first fight and all, but what would this win mean for you in particular? Personally, you've accomplished so much, 8th division world champion and all. But what would a win over Floyd mean to you?
Oh, this is very important. I want to give him a one.
Is it a bragging rights thing for you, Manny? Like you can prove you're better than him? You can prove you're better than him? Is that what this is? It's about still showing you're better than him?
I just want to teach him a lesson.
Manny Pacquiao has consistently expressed his desire for a rematch since their first encounter, believing there is still unresolved business that needs to be settled inside the ring. Over time, he has repeatedly shown interest in facing Floyd Mayweather Jr. again, viewing it as a chance to prove himself with improved preparation and under different circumstances. Pacquiao now insists that Mayweather has no way of avoiding the matchup, stressing that further postponements, excuses, or hesitation should no longer stand in the way of making the rematch a reality.
I don't know. I think so.
Okay, how do you like the new gym? You own now the Mayweather gym. Now it's the Pacquiao gym.
Oh, I like it. I'm excited.
I heard the Mayweather promotion CEO say that if you guys have a successful rematch, there could be a third one. Manny, are you open to a trilogy?
What is that?
With Floyd, are you open to a trilogy? If they demand it, we'll finish first.
Robert Garcia claims that Floyd Mayweather Jr. does not seem to be preparing with maximum seriousness, while Manny Pacquiao is fully focused and training at a significantly higher level of intensity. He describes Pacquiao as highly disciplined, putting in demanding mountain runs, tough conditioning work, and continuously pushing his physical limits to stay at an elite standard. On the other hand, Garcia suggests that Mayweather's approach to preparation appears less intense and more relaxed in comparison. This contrast, according to him, reflects a clear difference in mindset between the two fighters. Pacquiao's relentless training ethic and emphasis on stamina and endurance are presented as key strengths, especially in elite competition, where conditioning often becomes a deciding factor.
And I'll bet you Mayweather, people think, oh, Mayweather's out of shape, he's not training. I'll bet you deep in, behind curtains, that was doing workouts that is not, that's just to be in shape, to be able to box for 12 rounds. Mayweather's not killing himself in sparring. He's not killing his legs in running. But I bet you he's doing workouts that are not going to kill his legs and are not going to f him up when it comes to sparring. But I bet you he'll be in shape for the fight. And I bet you he's going to win by decision.
Do you think Mayweather's decision? Manny's motivated.
Manny's burning himself out. Too much runs like a true champion does. But he's 48.
Mayweather's older, Robert.
Yes, but he's not doing the same workouts that Manny's doing. Manny's showing it to the world. Manny's running in front of 50.
But he looks good when you watch.
He's running hard and he's gonna, his body can't take that much. His body can't take that much. Mayweather knows his body can't take that much. That's why he's doing separate, different trainings to be in shape, but to be able to perform and to be fast and to win a decision.
Paulie Malignaggi, Chris Algieri, and Lance Pugmire discussed the long period of confusion that surrounded a potential rematch between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao. They explain how ongoing negotiations, speculation, and public statements left fans and media uncertain about whether the fight would ever come together. They now confirm that the rematch has finally been officially finalized, including an agreed date and venue. The conversation reflects just how much anticipation has built around this pairing due to their shared history. After years of waiting and uncertainty, the confirmation has brought renewed excitement and attention, setting the stage for one of boxing's most significant global events.
Pacquiao made announcements, no, they're not going to be a fight if it's not a real fight. Then now he's announcing the fight is on. Floyd never made any announcement afterwards. It reminds me of when Jake LaMotta was talking to his wife in Raging Bull. Who made you an authority? Well, all of a sudden you're an authority. Who made you? All of a sudden you made you.
He is half of this fight.
Well, yeah, but he's not the whole fight.
He's also,
all of a sudden
one of
you're
the
an authority.
promoters
Who
as
made
well.
you an authority? Let's wait for the whole announcement first. All right, the fight's on. We got it. We always knew the fight was going to be on, did we not? Didn't I always tell you?
We
I've
did.
been telling you. You
We
got
did.
no choice.
You're right.
You got no choice. The fight's on. The fight was always on. All right, go ahead, Lance.
Look, guys. This totally reminds me of when I covered Floyd during his career, and I would be told by his publicist Kelly Swanson, "Come on out to Las Vegas. Floyd will talk to you today." Getting to the gym, looking at Floyd, he's giving me stink eye. Like, is this guy gonna talk to me today? I've come all this way to talk to him. Is he gonna talk to me? I don't know. And then finally, at the last minute, hey, what do you need? So I think that's where we're at.
And that brings today's video to a close. Make sure you stay connected for what's coming next.